this is the part of the field, Spiro, that they need to solve. That in this game, they have not been able to really, outside of that really nice play to Gordon over the middle, they have not been able to capitalize here in the high red zone.
Jones near side, right back to Henry. First big catch, second, I should say, for Henry on this drive. That's a first down, New England. And Arch, if you're the Patriots, you're thinking one thing: you've got to get 6 here as they try to cut into a 2-score game.
It's essential. The question is, who is the go-to receiver? Watch Stevenson. Douglas has been a guy that they've been able to get open.
Underneath Stevenson. Banged out of bounds there. Hard collision. And Jerome Baker coming in. We'll see where the officials mark the football. It's a pickup of 9. Second and short.
It was really Stevenson that sparked one of their touchdown drives in the fourth quarter last week out of the backfield. And somebody who has been pretty reliable. Douglas with a good matchup lined up in the slot.
Stevenson still going. Taking on tacklers and letting them hear of it. First and goal, New England, as he runs over Deshaun Elliott.
What a really good block by the right guard over there. I believe that's Mafi.
Well, Brandon Jones also getting the brunt of that. Stevenson. Run. Jones looking. Far side corner, incomplete. Intended for Douglas as he works on Cater Kohun for Miami. And it will be second and goal.
Think about what do we do here inside the 5-yard line. Run game still an option. Stevenson out of the backfield an option. And don't forget 6'5" Farrell Brown could be an option for the Patriots.
Handoff Stevenson, unable to break the initial tackle. Phillips was there, Saylor was there. Third and goal. Aren't you have to assume this is 2 downs? Clock running just past the 9-minute mark. Elliott in, Stevenson out.
A little play action, bootleg for Mac Jones.
Here it is, Jones on the roll. Looking, that he did, and incomplete. What a play by Kohu, as he may have saved a touchdown. Aren't you called it exactly the play call from Bill O'Brien? But just a better defensive play by Kohun.
Yeah, David Long, they tried to sneak Elliott out of the backfield, but David Long was all over it. He knew it was coming. And now here it is on fourth down again. Who is the go-to player in this offense?
Patriots of the season, 2 for 10 on fourth down. Fourth and goal from the 3. Jones near side, it's caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And the New England Patriots still alive. They've cut it to 8. Brand new game with 8:30 left in regulation. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's been awfully quiet so far with his new team this season. His first big play as a Patriot.
Yeah, really nice job. Just run him to the flat, set the pick, score the touchdown.
First touchdown catch of the season for the former Steeler, who was last year with Kansas City. Reintroducing himself to this New England offense. And it's a 7-point game on CBS.
Gentlemen, your Pro Football Hall of Fame class. Congratulations.
season, it's always football season.
Don't work here? I'm ready, man. What it looked like last week for you? Quarterback was getting the ball out fast. For us, they did a good job of disguising their look. Coach was showing us on the surface.
You lock all that stuff in, you just go out there on the field and just play free.
Take your game to the next level with exclusive Hall of Fame gear from the Pro Football Hall of Fame store. Whether you're at a watch party or a cookout, we have everything you need to gear up your entire family. Our unique collection celebrates the legends of the game and lets you show your support for your favorite teams in style. Be a part of football's history by visiting ProFootballHof.com today and shop where it's always football season.
Life after student debt is within reach. Refi at SoFi.com. You can save thousands and get to your goals faster. SoFi, get your money right.
Baby's back from the West Coast. Here are those pictures that you asked for your school project. First day of school, cute as a button. So long ago. Oh, here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood. Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe. And it's the best way to protect that legacy.
Those bees smell heavenly.
Give Mom a look
You
right.
know what? We should make an emergency communication plan. That way we're ready this year. At my dorm, we have emergency kits for earthquakes and wildfires, but I'm sure there's something more local I can send you with the link.
Okay, smart. I'm coming to share with you guys.
Protect your legacy. Plan for natural disasters today. Visit ready.gov/plan.
I'm an actor in an ad. I was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. If you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high.
You go to the game room tonight?
Yeah.
All right, you won't be ready about an hour?
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Advanced data collection and testing. Since 2015, the pace of helmet innovation has multiplied 9 times, leading to an average sustained 25% reduction in concussions across the last 5 seasons. This season, helmet manufacturers have advanced the NFL's vision with a new quarterback-specific helmet designed to increase protection and suited to their role on the field. The NFL is committed to health and safety. It's a key to building a better game.
Just think of how much criticism Mac Jones has taken this season. Arch benched in those back-to-back games. But last week, the comeback victory over the Bills on that drive, 5 of 7, 48 yards and a touchdown to at least give them a chance, make this a one-score game. Let's take a little peek here. Second half possessions for Miami. So now you got 2 timeouts if you're Bill Belichick. Fascinating to see how Mike McDaniel handles this. They haven't run the ball well in the second half. Do they stay aggressive or do they try to start to run that clock?
Yeah, well, that's where the injuries of the offensive line come into play. Because it's not going to help you. It's going to bring some time off the clock, but not going to help you if you run the ball on first down and you get stuck or you have a negative play. And so that's what you have to balance if you're the Dolphins.
So faking the handoff goes underneath. This is Braxton Berrios. Run out of bounds by Duggar. That'll stop the clock. Now it's running with 8:20 to play. In this fourth quarter, they pick up 5.
So the goal here is to use high percentage passes as an extension of the running game. You have a quarterback that is very good at getting the ball out, of not taking sacks, and he's accurate with the football, so you're going to minimize any incomplete passes. I think if you're New England, you have got to play this aggressive, force some tight window throws from 2.
Try to get him off with misdirection. Most defenses to the outside. First is
And check out Ram 70 on the edge first on Jennings, and then this is just speed. J.C. Jackson is blocked on the edge, and Mostert's a guy that even if you have position, he has the speed to get around you, get upfield for the first down. Really well enough that that started up by Kendall Lamb.
Mostert just surpassed the 3,000 career rushing yard mark. It's crazy to think this guy was a 7th-round pick in San Francisco. 5 of those years playing under Michael David.
Really good for Charles Davis. Charles, you look at
They picks up just about a yard or two. The respect level between McDaniel and Mostert, two guys that go back a long time. Because McDaniel vouched for Mostert as they signed him to the free agent contract last year.
He loves and appreciates the underdog. Guys that get that bit through, right? And it has to show something in order to make it, because, you know, as he says, they usually have qualities, and they don't forget the hard work and the grind that it takes for them to get to this level.
A bunch of those guys on this Miami team to the face. Fires the clean. Well, that stops the clock. It's a costly chase as they try to get it to one. Good 2-3 behind him here in cutting well.
Yeah, you're typically, this ball is typically going to be confident when you're over the hash mark. That's the spot for the receivers in this offense. And for whatever reason, one of the rare times the ball was in the wrong spot, and that's what you're looking for if you're the Patriots. It's 3rd and 9, the clock is stopped, and now your defense has to make a big stop to give Matt Jones a chance here to tie up the game.
From the gun, high pass, it is caught. Tyreek Hill. First down. Let's see what they spotted here. Tyreek arguing,
well, he might have tried to reach the ball in midair.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Might the game was the 15th first down.
This is incredible. He's in midair. Just incredible effort. Number 10 inside. And was he able to get that ball?
He's just you might staying low. And this is not for the Miami first down. And the Dolphins, as they go right back to the ground game with Mostert.
Rip that to a tight window, didn't he?
It's what has made this offense so special, that the money on the table can just seem to make the big plays. This is the updated look at the standings in the AFC East. Really, for 20 years, they've been in this game. They get to 3-1 in the division. As Miami tries to get to 6-2. First time in over 22 years here in South Florida.
Well, Miami was not good in the first half on 3rd down, but they have made some huge third downs here in the second half that have been big.
On 2nd and 6, 2 completes. To drive tackled by James and pick up 6. So the officials might remind the game was the 40.
He put up a good use there, didn't he?
And Glenn Clark says first down. Marsh, they're not running the ball, they're passing, but so we're not able to keep this clock running. And those precious ticks coming off.
I know that Tua has a quick release, but on that play, he held it. Credit the offensive line. Really hasn't been able to get super consistent pressure. They haven't been able to run the ball very well, but they have held up his protection.
Oh.
Into the second level. Jerome to line making first contact. Jeff Jones was there as well.
Running 4 minutes. One more time, Kendall Lamb here on the edge. Really gets to keep long. He has had their last 2 runs that have picked up some yardage have been started by Kendall Lamb, and that's what lets Mostert get over to the edge and pick up a nice gain to set up 2nd and 4.
Lamb, that's the street last year, making another start for their all-pro left tackle, Toronto Armstead, who's still on the shelf. We're going to get him back next week. Keep it on the ground here to Mostert. Second set. That football came loose. I believe that the whistle had been blown. This will be interesting. Well, it appeared to be dead, and that's what they're saying. Forward momentum stopped. Play dead.
Stop. Third down.
And that clock's still moving as we come up on 3 minutes. Let's listen for the whistle here. The whistle came after, but they did rule that his progress was done.
You can't stop playing until the whistle blows, right? I mean,
McDaniel's going to use a timeout here. 2:49 left.
30 seconds left.
Both teams ready for 3rd and 1. So the first game was a 1-score finish in New England. Let's bring it Gene Stone to our Los Angeles. Gene, take us through what the officials are looking for. How do they determine when this plays out?
But look, the whistles don't stop the plays completely. Now, if the officials are ruling progress and coming in this scenario, you can clearly see that progress is stopped. Now, if the ball comes out immediately when progress would be ruled at the time when they believe progress just finished happening, then they could look at this. But I think clearly we can see that runner is stopped for a little bit of time. When I say that, maybe a second or two, and then you can punch out that is forward progress. And a good job of not giving a turnover.
Appreciate Gene popping on for us. 3rd and 1.
as Miami tries to turn out the lights on New England.
Oh my God.
And Ronald was all game jumping over the middle. Going after by Sanders. And the Miami Dolphins with a 14-point lead. This is why team's motion. Tyreek Hill across the field. You're going to see Jack Jones and Jonathan Jones both go with Hill. Drop coverage. And Tua just casually flips it out to Jalen Waddle for the touchdown.
March was one of the first teams up to a lot of defensive coordinators that have to take on this Miami offense. The pre-snap motions. Something that makes this Mike McDaniel offense so unique and so tough to contend with.
When you figure you're running so much that sooner or later a team and a defense is going to make an assignment error, and you've got to close it out. That when you do make that mistake, he's going to do it.
Dolphins owner Stephen Ross enjoyed it. Also, Waddle there for Mr. Ross. Celebrating. I'll tell you what, before today, this New England defense had not allowed a single 100-yard receiver all season. Miami has two in this game. Jalen Waddle, +21. Tyreek Hill, 112. There's the original Waddle touchdown separation. As this one through the end zone. Let's see who does it better here. Here's Waddle up to the touchdown. So a little bit of his moves a moment ago. And then here's Stephen Ross. I think that's a mistake. Actually,
I can't get you to ever listen. We should have done this offense on pretty good move. Like really good things to turn the chance quickly. Like cancel us forever. That's all.
You definitely on the 243 regulations on this.
Trying to get one big. This pass wasn't picked. Brandon Jones diving effort. Jones on his feet.
Jones just trying to make a play. And Brandon Jones runs it back 33 for Miami. Let's see if this one hit the ground. Every turnover subject to automatic review. And from that vantage point, something looked like a so as we back here to review, if you will, didn't need many cracks at it. So the interception and the ensuing celebration all for naught for Brandon Jones. By the way, I think I'm more like him. I know you've been working on the T grade and everything, but let's move on. So 40 left, Nick Jones back up to the second and 10. After the big blue, the incompletion. So this in motion. Chilling the field. See right back to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Frustrating for Matt Jones. He thought Arch. Basic plays. Last touchdown. This Dolphins offense is too strong. The key sequence to me was right before half when they got in the red zone and Jalen Ramsey came down. Matt Jones is leveled. Jalen Phillips coming with some heavy heat. And he just lights up Jones. Set for Miami. He just comes right around that corner. Working on the right tackle. Right now, Dolphins really feeling it.
If you bet with Caesars Sportsbook, you earn with Caesars Rewards.
And you can earn a chance to meet us in Las Vegas with David Eli's Super Bowl giveaway from Caesars Rewards.
You got 2 tickets to Super Bowl 58, 4-day stay at Caesars Palace, and round-trip airfare.
Plus, you can meet us at the center of the strip at Caesars Palace. That means this general area could be you.
Enter for a chance to win by playing on the Caesars Sportsbook app and over 50 Caesars Rewards destinations nationwide.
Aren't you glad you got the titanium iPhone 15 Pro at T-Mobile? Yeah, see that?
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us and the freedom to upgrade every year.
Am I gonna get that back?
Families affected by disasters urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross provide help and hope to those affected by disasters, big and small. Please donate to Red Cross Disaster Relief.
I got a health plan not knowing that I was going to need it 3 months later. For $17 a month, my plan includes counseling, and it completely changed my life.
I'm not on my parents' health insurance anymore, so I found a plan for just $34 a month.
Signing up was so easy. It only took me 30 minutes to find a plan for $13 a month. All plans cover doctor visits, prescriptions, emergency care, and more. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll by December 15th.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over this and that my kids would have a father. I started thinking, this isn't possible. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
It's a special Frankfurt edition of NFL Game Day Kickoff.
What a day, what a game we have ahead of us.
As our crew gets you ready for the Dolphins and Chiefs.
This is going to be a great matchup to watch.
NFL Game Day Kickoff, Sunday at 7 on NFL Network.
My biggest fear with my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids would have to follow.
For being
depression, anxiety, exhaustion.
I was in prison and my mom had a heart attack.
There's a lot of institutional issues and challenges that suggest to us that dads aren't essential, and I've always rejected that.
Sometimes you don't have to know everything about being a dad. You just gotta be there.
Second and 20.
The great Don Shula immortalized here outside Hard Rock Stadium. All-time winningest coach history in the sport. And that is a record that they take an awful lot of pride here in Miami. And those that struggle up in New England stayed up the Army and the supporters hope for those shoes in the hold on to that record. That Jones fires up the field, and he's broken up, nearly picked again. Juju Smith-Schuster was that play defense, and Brandon Jones is hurt. Brandon Jones stepping into that starting role for Javon Holland, and took this beating penalty on Smith-Schuster, and now Temple starting to play. Smith-Schuster just trying to play defense. His players didn't appreciate that contact. Now the officials quickly trying to restore it. Coach is trying to separate players as Christian Hogan was left on the screen. Brandon Jones, by the way, is still down. Completely sprawled out. Looked like a large, dare I say, legal hit. Didn't lead with the helmet, didn't lead with the shoulder. I don't think that the coverage players Smith-Schuster standing over him at the end of the play. So this will be interesting to see how the officials adjudicate this. So right now the concern on Brandon Jones, there's Smith-Schuster kind of squatting just off the side there. Everyone hoping that Brandon Jones is okay. This Miami secondary got Jalen Ramsey back at the interception in the first half in his offense debut. They're still without Javon Holland and Xavier Howard.
That penalty would be forced half the distance to the goal, resulting in a change of possession. First down.
Okay, so the unsportsmanlike but good sportsmanship march after that play. So Smith-Schuster walking over, apologizing to Brandon Jones, making sure he's okay. So potentially ugly situation. Sees things settle down, thankfully.
You see that quick little stand over him. That's.
Now let's bring in Gene again. Gene, let's handle you with the officials first, trying to get control of things and then adjudicate that vote. Anytime you have an emotion play like that, and somebody's down, definitely emotions increase. I thought the hit was great and then a good football play. And honestly, I didn't think it was really quick. I heard Adam too, but I really didn't think he was causing in a demeaning or degrading way over his opponent. It was very, very brief, and then he did turn and walk away. Look, everyone's going to be hypersensitive in those situations, but to me, it felt like a little bit of an overreaction. I don't think Smith-Schuster standing over an injured player with a taunting mentality. That would be a little bit posture. All right? Gene once again weighing his force. And so everyone has caught their breath, and now victory formation for Tua with 150 left in regulation. The Dolphins are going to get their 6th win of the season. Another reminder, stay tuned. The NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, JB Pill, Nate Boomer, JJ Watt, Coach Cowher, which caught up around the league with scores and highlights.
The headline numbers in this one for Miami. First 200-yard receivers allowed by this New England defense.
That is a scary tandem, I tell you what. And after that interception, but really, with no run game support, really had a heck of a game. 324 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, threw the ball 35 times, and just spread it around. Helps having 2 receivers like that.
So Tua's going to get to 6-0 ultimately against Belichick.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible. And now Miami short week. Remember, they got the plane tomorrow night. They fly to Munich for their next chance to really knock off one of the marquee teams next Sunday morning in Germany when they take on Andy Reid in Kansas City. As they try to put that narrative to bed that they can hang with the real big boys in the league.
You got to be happy for Mike McDaniels. Again, the offensive line going to have to address it. Try to get as many healthy players as you possibly can. But well, they took care of business against a division opponent.
I think you were first.
I was.
You had 2 points.
I hosted him on his visit to, so I did not get it done. I did not get it done.
You won the game, and of course, the national championship, but you got the battle there.
It's just love. I know Bulls forever.
For a long time. It's couldn't close the deal.
Couldn't close the deal. I tried everything. Had 8 hour money before, and this didn't work. This didn't work.
I think they called it something else.
Yeah.
I think instead of NIL money, it was called NCAA violation.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm trying to all work out. For Blues in a row, I'm mad. Let's see.
First down, the clock continues to move. Back to throw.
Hey everybody, it's game time. There's going to be a live here with the All-Star long-time NBA player and head coach for the Watson night now. Wonder could have a potentially costly night for the champs and some Tyrese Halliburton goes through a little later on. But we begin with the very last 1 week. Yeah, the night 4-0 began in Brooklyn, where the Nets were without Ben Simmons, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton. They took on Jason Tatum and the Celtics. And that's not great. Did not have all your players against this Boston team. Boston is very deep. You're going to be up on the bright side, that means more shots for Cam Thomas.
I'm a Cam Thomas fan too.
Tatum spins, layup, and 1. Second quarter, winding down. Kristaps Porzingis to Tatum, who is winding up. And with that three-pointer, he's at 10,000 points for his career. More on that in a moment. Boston led it by 12 at the half. Third quarter, Drew Holiday to Jaylen Brown.
It's a great point guard IQ. Underrated. For him coming into this program, this team, so take him to new levels.
Drew Holiday also had 18 points to go with his 10 assists. More from Cam Thomas. I'm just going to call him Basket Cam.
I like that.
Kind of a rolling half point. He's got some stuff.
His toolbox.
And he had 27. Tatum steps back, drops the 3. He lifts a 32 with 11 boards on the night. And Porzingis is tall. The mitt on that one, it drops, and the Celtics remain unblemished. 124-114 is the final count. They are 5-0 for the first time in 18 seasons. And the C's won the Eastern Conference. 4 time in 5 games, Tatum has scored 30-plus. And as I mentioned, that's not all. He also became the youngest in Boston history to reach 10,000 points in a Celtics uniform, and the 10th youngest in NBA history. Look at some of the names ahead of Jason Tatum. on that blitz. What has impressed you most about Jason Tatum at this stage of his career?
I just think his development. I mean, he's got some of the best footwork we've seen. Maybe think about Carmelo, maybe Paul Pierce back then. Obviously, Kobe was a different level, but he's got great footwork. His three-point shot. I think the three-point shot has gotten more and more consistent. He gets to the basket. He's like 6'9", 6'10". So finishes with both hands. Does a good job leading that team. But his three-point shot has gotten so much more consistent. Makes him that much harder to guard.
This Celtics team made a couple moves in the offseason. You can certainly make the argument that maybe with the exception of the Spurs landing Victor Wembanyama, that Boston won the offseason, and they look like the team to beat at this point. I know it's 2 weeks in.
They play at peace with their rhythms offensively. We know defensively with Drew Holiday leading the attack on the point guard position, he sets the tone. Everyone else falls into place. You're talking about winning the championship. It's going to come down to the last 3 minutes of big games, right? They're getting those reputations, those reps right now. Going into the end of the game, Drew Holiday can set the tone. He can set players up. When you talk about Jason Tatum, he still has room to grow. He still has a whole right hand he can get to because he predominantly goes left. He can get to that right and expand on that, scoring equally on both sides of the court.
So many weapons though out there right now for Boston.
Oh yeah, everybody can score. My God, but even this one though, Drew Holiday 18 and 10 tonight. But this three-point shot, just the way he shoots that 6 for 10 tonight, that's incredible. Also with the 11 boards, it makes him going to the basket that much more dynamic. His teammates trust him. They look for him to sidestep to the three. Dang, I wish I had that in my game when I was playing DJ. But it's just impressive. This group right here is cohesive already.
15 threes in that game, and also plus 14 in the paint. Boston is now 5-0. Earlier in the day, the Suns ended up Bradley Beal, the biggest regular season game. Missing Devin Booker again as they started a 3-game trip in Philadelphia against the birthday boy, Tyrese Maxey, and that guy, Joel Embiid, really chasing the Celtics in the Eastern Conference. Maxey up top, Kelly Oubre Jr. Maxey then to Tobias Harris going hard to the rim. Phoenix, kind of the Kevin Durant show right now.
80 diamond players up. Square going to be the higher level.
Philly up by 7 at halftime. Third quarter, Maxey over to Oubre. What an off-season signing has been so far. 10 of 15 for his 25 points. And then Embiid just turns that shoulder and hammers it home.
Well got moved by the brother right there.
Bang, bang! Embiid was fined for a gesture he made earlier this week. Over there. Wanted to beat his money. Hit 26. Durant, baseline jumper. And then Embiid, a pull-up three, like he's a 6'4" guard.
And MVP, he shows it.
Philly still hasn't shaken the Suns yet. Way up by 5. Eric Gordon, this is the putback. 2 is 31. It's a 4-point game. But Maxey, the step back over KD. First career 2010 game for Tyrese Maxey on his 23rd birthday. And Philly keeps pace with Boston. Third straight 2010 game for Embiid. And Philly's now won 4 in a row. Suns shot just 36%, and they've dropped 3 straight. Too early to judge the Suns because we've yet to see Beal in regular season games. Devin Booker's only played twice so far. But what are your concerns about Phoenix as they stand right now?
It's health to me. The health is important. You have to get healthy so we can see who they are and their rotations offensively going off the bench. Defensively, we know they're not going to be there to be an anchor. So can they score? If they cannot score, then they got problems in the half court. So if they create pace, and can Devin Booker maintain the point of position the entire season, and they move him around to keep him in the perimeter.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Can they all get out on the court at the same time? So we haven't seen that yet. We want this team to, this is a team that they can be contender, but we want to see them play together, grow some cohesiveness, and see what they can turn into.
So Philly got past the James Harden saga with the trade to LA this week. There's the expectation that the 76ers are going to try to turn some of those assets into another premier level player at some point. In the meantime,
I'll be
about an hour. I mean, about 30 minutes. I'm leaving here in 30 minutes.
Yeah. LA Oubre with a great pickup for them. Obviously, the offseason, he's doing a great job for them. And then you got the reigning MVP, and he's been working everything. Lots of shots, rebounds, scoring. But Maxey's going to be the key, his development, how he gets a good level. So you put earlier, playing at a different pace, moving the ball up, speed it up, slow it down, put people in the right positions. That growth for him on the point guard was
Forward work is great for Maxey. He had 10 dimes today. He can continue to do that because he has the skill to get to positions that makes the defense activate and rotate. Kelly Oubre averaging 21 points a game early in the season is a big pickup for them. Next week, they're going to be challenged for better teams, better situations, and we'll see how good they really are. I believe in this.
Defense is real. Nick Nurse wants them to run a little bit more as well. They have 18 fast break points in this game, and they get another win over Philly. All right, more coming up here on Game Time. Jenna IQ when we come back. The Magic finally pulled the rabbit out of the hat against LeBron James and the Lakers in Central Florida. Plus, the price the Nuggets may have paid for their night with the Chicago Bulls, plus more for that guy too.
The words in your head, you're the only one that can hear them. Say it. I got an old plan that I was going to need it 3 months ago. For $17 a month, my plan includes counseling, and it completely changed my life.
I'm out on my parents' health insurance in a week, so I found a plan for just $34 a month.
Signing up was so easy. It only took me 30 minutes to find a plan for $13 a month. All plans cover doctor visits, prescriptions, emergency care, and more. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll by December 15th.
Is your cat too cool for the holidays? Gift and temptations cranky for Ray.
That first time you take a step back.
I made that.
Choose your very own online store.
I sold that.
And you can manage it all in one place.
I built this.
And it was easy with a partner that puts you first. GoDaddy.
When you shop with Shift, a personal shopper helps you trade holiday memories like this for better memories like this. This season, give the gift of more you with Shift. Shift, delight in every delivery.
Sports fans from everywhere have spent over $600 million playing on Underdog Fantasy. Join the Underdogs and find fans just like you. Just go to UnderdogFantasy.com to get started.
In Candy Crush, there are winners. 30 winning on 30 winners.
NBA in-season tournament kicks off on TNT. The Spurs take on the Suns. Then the Clippers. NBA in-season tournament coverage begins November 14th at 7 on TNT.
You're watching Game Time, brought to you by the Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA.
You saw the Bulls and Nuggets right here on NBA TV 7. Both teams on the second halves of back-to-backs. Aaron Gordon to Nikola Jokic. So it's the other way around. Sojo. Zach LaVine goes down. Aaron Gordon the other way. Heads up. Gordon 15 and 12 boards. Some tough news for the Nuggets, though. Jamal Murray, he was on the injury report before the game with a quad injury, but left with a right hamstring injury. Tightness officially did not return after 9 minutes. Zach LaVine, 12 points, quiet night. Troy Craig hooks away to Jokic. To Alex Caruso with the dunk. Aaron Gordon late to get there. This will look later in the game as well. We've got some attrition happening here. Got some joker happening there. Both running at the half first quarter, all lows. And tipping it some more. So passing. Rookie Colin Gillespie with the dish. Michael Porter Jr. to the rim. And then inside, it's the Joker. 28 points, 16 boards, and 9 assists. An assist shy of a triple-double for the second straight night. Porter at a season-high 27. And the champs are off to a 6-1 start for the first time in 5 years. They're 46-5 over their last 51 at home. Jokic, again, still trying to break that time with Jason Kidd and LeBron James for fourth on the all-time triple-double list. Hawks and Pelicans in New Orleans. Pels 4-1 as they start the night. Brandon Ingram to Williamson. Ingram has missed the last three. Zion sticks with it. Blocked by Capella there. Next possession, Williamson. Right at Clint. Hawks turn it over. CJ McCollum to Zion. Easy drop step. Here at season high 25. Right at Clint. Hawks turn it over. CJ McCollum to Zion. Off the drop step. Here at season high 25. Pelicans led it by 7 at the half. Third quarter, the Hawks suddenly up by 11. They finished the deal. Onyeka Okongwu. 4-6 for 7. Young for another 3. The Hawks pull away in the second half and finish on the road. They've won 4 in a row. First time already, 7 Hawks have scored in double figures in a single game, and that included Jalen Johnson, who tied his career high with 21. Hawks also have rebounded New Orleans by 17. Magic and the Lakers. Lakers starting a road trip out east. Paulo Banchero had 30 against them in a loss last week in LA. Quick rematch to wrap up the season series. And Jalen Suggs with the nutmeg watching again through D'Angelo Russell and set up Joe Ingles, who completes the play. Nice. Paulo Banchero. Through everybody.
Size and skill.
And Orlando up by 16 at the half. Third quarter, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Good numbers. 28 points, 13 boards, 7 blocks on this game. But they were fighting it from the get-go. Anthony Blackford working to Banchero and 1. Banchero, 25 points. LeBron gives it up, finds Wagner. Puts it home. Wagner with 26. Magic on the run. Swans to Mo Wagner. Know your Wagners. In fact, know your Orlando Magic. Because they are on the come. Magic handled the Lakers by 19 to end a 7-game losing streak against LA. Another big night for Banchero against the Lakers with a career-high 10 assists. That's his first career 2010 game. And he did it all against his idol. Terrific atmosphere, LeBron in the house. I know that meant a lot to him. Yeah, man. I done had 2 rough games against Bron. That was my favorite player growing up. Third time and time. I got to have a good game. Got to get him out of here with a W. So it felt good. And obviously there's a lot of Lakers fans, so it was good to get the dub. It's tough to see him go home early, wasn't it? The Laker fans? Hey, that's no magic, man. It's a new day, man. We're here. You know, they are here. And looks like they could be here for a while.
Yeah, they're good. This is my team we don't have to use to be in the playoffs this year. Creep up on some of these old veteran teams. We got a lot of talent over there in that locker room. People that are playing together that share the ball. They got skilled players at each position. So good win. Bron will probably march around the crowd next time he plays with them.
That's going to be next season because they're done with their season series. What are you liking about Orlando, of course?
statement game and they're standing on business. You understand Stone and Coach Mosley understand this as well. They are still developing teams. This talent is young. He is still developing them, and they do not want to be the playing fans. They want to be in the playoffs. So you can see they have a mission, focus.
The Lakers, meanwhile, continue that road trip on Monday night in Miami. More on that in just a moment. Obviously, they're feeling out the new rotations with the new parts coming off that bench. Where do you see the Lakers going at this point in the season?
I think with Brown being a plus 12 in this game, which is hard to do when you get blown out, he's still showing he's still the most dominant player in the team, as he is in the league. But also, he needs the younger guys to step up. You can't put everything on Brian going into the season. Brian is older in this league, doing a fresh playoff run into the playoffs. So younger guys have to step up with nuances, playing well, defending, hitting big shots, keeping the game close so we can win close games.
Also, there's talk about reducing his minutes load. Again, he played 35 in this game, and he's averaging 35 in the season so far.
Yeah, but I think when the games are close, I mean, he is older, but when the games are close, you play it out to see if you win the game. Games like this where it's a blowout, I mean, that's when a lot more basketball will be played.
Well, as I mentioned, the Lakers continue their trip on Monday in Miami, where you'll also find Greg Anthony, and me bringing you that center court matchup coverage at 7 Eastern time with the CarMax pregame festivities, and then it's the Lakers and the Heat. LeBron back in the old stomping ground in South Florida Monday night. Up next here on Game Time, a record-setting night for Tyrese Halliburton and Indy. Bring it to you next.
24 seconds, 24 shots. Here's the key. Break, a joker, and a good. Need a doctor. This time, I gave everything I had. It's a bird. It's a play. We have your team. We have our team. Coaches, big men, role players, live games, coaching to the front. Not enough? Get more. 24 hours a day on NBA TV. Let's go for James Race. Two bounce. We got now. Ps5, SoFi.com. You can save thousands and get to your goals faster. SoFi, get your money ready.
Produce that last, and produce that lasts longer too. Only Frigidaire's crisp smooth fresh crispers have an antioxidant filter to help you waste less food. Frigidaire. When you shop with Shift, a personal shopper helps you trade holiday memories like this for better memories like this. This season, give the gift to more of you with Shift. Shift, delight in every delivery.
Damn! Bitch!
You're watching Game Time, brought to you by the Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA.
Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers off to a good start. Hornets in town on Saturday night. Second half, Halliburton having the quarter of his NBA life. Step back three. Hand off to Halliburton. Launches another three. Halliburton with some defense, the block on Terry Rozier, and on the other end, then the corner finds him for yet get another three-pointer. And that leads us to another Halliburton three. It's not over. In the third quarter, he became the first NBA player in recorded history with 25 points and 5 assists. Wow. Wow. That goes back to 96-97, the play-by-play era. Buddy Hield for three. Pacers hit 12 of them in the third quarter and were up by 6. But Charlotte's not done. Led by double digits in the first half. Rozier with a three. Rozier hurt his leg and he would have to leave with 22 points. The Indianapolis native Gordon Hayward to Mark Williams. Team high 27 for him on 9 of 12 shooting. It's hard to get 27 out of 12 attempts. Halliburton, 43. First 40-point, 10-assist game in Pacers history, and yet they're still trailing here. Shot clock off. Halliburton stripped by LaMelo Ball, and after all that, Charlotte still comes away with the win. Wow. Domantas Sabonis minus De'Aaron Fox for a second straight game out with an ankle injury as they took on the Rockets in Houston. Alfred Şengün on the floor finds Jalen Green in transition. That was Green's 1,000th point. Fred VanVleet, the new Rocket, step back. And Houston quickly up by 14. Jabari Smith Jr. 3 of 6 from the break beyond. He went for 21. More from VanVleet. Houston up by 9. Game's a different looking team without Fox out there. Malik Monk helping the cause with a 3. And Houston up by a half dozen at the half. And VanVleet, 3 of his 21 here. Yeah, you don't want to leave him. That's a bucket. How about Keegan Murray from Kevin Herter? 4-point game at that juncture. Harrison Barnes knocks down 3, and Sacramento takes the lead 65-64. Dillon Brooks working on the post, backing his way in. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. He had 26. Houston gets their second win. They pull away late by 18. Lauri Markkanen and the Jazz in Minnesota. Anthony Edwards. How about Markkanen?
Two-man game with Markkanen.
Locked and loaded for 3 of his 22. Karl Anthony Towns with a steal and ahead of the pack. Minnesota led by 5 at the half. More from Towns. Ooh. Easy 3. Went for 25. Third quarter, running out of time. Naz Reid, no. Kyle Anderson, yes. Took on the buzzer and beat it. Fourth quarter, Edwards with the interception and heads up. The Ant-Man windmilling his way to 2 of his 31. Minnesota wins big. Utah falls to 2 and 5. Don't forget, Crunch Time returns Monday night on the NBA app. Jared Greenberg has you covered with all the big finishes, all the drama the NBA can offer. That's Monday night, 8:30 Eastern Time.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
When it comes to your health, there's one thing that is essential. Nitric oxide. Nitric oxide. Nitric oxide. Superbeats is a leading nitric oxide supplement for blood pressure and energy support. I don't know of any other compound in the body that has such far-ranging effects. Just 1 teaspoon of Superbeats crystals gives you the nitric oxide functional benefit of 40 teaspoons of fresh beetroot. As you age, your nitric oxide levels go down, but our clinically studied plant-based formula supports increased nitric oxide production, healthy blood pressure, heart-healthy energy and stamina, and supports healthy circulation and blood flow. There are other products out there, but nothing close that stands on the science that Super Beats does. The power of nitric oxide is essential to a healthy body, so choose Super Beats Black Cherry and Original Apple to support your body's nitric oxide production, healthy blood pressure, and heart health. Find out how to get a free 30-day supply plus free shipping at shopsuperbeats.com.
For healthier meals every day of the week, Frigidaire ovens have 15 ways to cook, like air fry and steam roast, to make life a little yummier. For all we share, Frigidaire.
Choose Duracell to make the most of holiday magic. Because before you know it, they're moody teenagers. Holiday magic is fleeting. Don't risk it to save a few cents. Trust Duracell.
Hey, Brett, you know how Nationwide is more than an insurance company? Oh, yeah. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Can we get that to solve, like, business life, retirement, or Nationwide's there to protect? And maybe leave the songs to me, but I'm the one with rebranding. I'm kind of the jingle guy. Not sure I agree with that. Well, I'm not sure I like your hat. They would never fit on me. Back on Game Time, it's that time of year when daylight savings time comes to an end. So if you haven't done so already, set your clocks back an hour, fall back. Means you should get an extra hour of sleep, right? Got it? Yeah, I'll take that. Someday maybe we'll get rid of all this stuff and we won't have to mess with our clocks at all. But we thought for the occasion we would turn back time as well to 2001 and the NCAA tournament, Eastern Conference semifinal game between UCLA and Duke. Oh, sir. Earl Watson had 17 points in that game. It was, I think you were hurt. I was. You had 2 points.
I hosted him on his visit to UCLA. Obviously, I did not get it done. I did not get it done. I wish I did.
Duke won the game and, of course, the national championship, but you kind of got the battle there.
It's love. I know Blues forever.
For a long time, sure. But couldn't close the deal.
Couldn't close the deal. I tried everything. Hey, NIL money before NIL. This just didn't work. This just didn't work.
I think they called it something else back then.
Yeah.
I think instead of NIL money, it was called an NCAA violation.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm glad it all worked out. For Booze and Earl, I'm Matt. We'll see you.
There are only 14 peaks in the world that rise to over 8,000 meters. All of them are here in the Himalayas. Lethally cold, scoured by gales and blizzards, these mountains are among the most hostile places on Earth. Yet, a few special animals manage to live here. Snow leopards. Like all creatures of the high mountains, they have had to adapt both their body and their behavior in order to survive. Life at extreme altitude has shaped some of the toughest animals on the planet. The sun acknowledges that the Olympic Peninsula They may only be a fraction of the height of their legs, but they are still so dizzyingly steep that in many places it's almost impossible to get a foothold.
Closed mind is the mind of an idiot. Don't believe that's true. Well, open it.
Yet, Nubian ibex have made this their home. The ibex choose the steepest cliffs to raise their young, in safety beyond the reach of predators. But living in this sanctuary comes with a cost. These nursery slopes are so steep, there is almost no standing water up here. So to drink, an ibex family must descend into the valley. 300 meters below. The mothers pick out the safest way down. With soft cloven hooves that grip better than any climbing shoe, they are the most accomplished mountaineers. But the newborn kids are still having to find their feet. This is their first descent. One mistake could make it their last. Following the adults, the kids finally reach the valley. But once on level ground, they're vulnerable. Red foxes lie in wait. At the first sign of danger, the young ibex instinctively run back to steeper ground. But heading for this particular rocky outcrop could be a mistake. It's a 10-meter drop. The fox has them trapped, or so it seems. This is what ibex were born to do. Scattering makes it hard for the fox to pick a target. And it certainly can't follow them up here. All it can do is wait for one to slip and fall. These youngsters are fast learners, and they're now almost as sure-footed as their parents.
its meal elsewhere. It's just not being a good day. Now, at last, the young ibex can drink. But they'll soon need to return to the safety of the sheer cliffs. Mastering precipitous terrain is always challenging, but there are more fundamental problems for life in the mountains.
The bladder control aisle. You won't shop here again. Your private business is your own. The constant struggle is over. Now there's a better way. It's HDIS. We home deliver bladder control products. We understand how you feel. For over 25 years, we've home delivered to many of the 20 million Americans who deal with incontinence. We offer all brands. We pay shipping and use plain, unmarked boxes. If we can help you or someone you care for, call for your free product sample pack and $45 in money-saving coupons. Our counselors will help you choose the right product. And unlike stores, we're always in stock. You'll get what you need. Satisfaction guaranteed. HDIS, the better way.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog, $45 in money-saving coupons, and free product samples, call 1-800-692-4941. That's 1-800-692-4941.
Hi friends, Richard Carter here. Now I'm known as the guy who can fix just about anything, but technology in most appliances requires very special training to fix. And that's why my family has Choice Home Warranty.
Choice Home Warranty covers over 25 major home systems and